Worth it?
Impressive.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get off this thing?
Good question. Follow me. Right. Reckon we can cut through the city and get back to the gate.
I'll take point. Stay close.
Lead the way.
Look at this. We're making progress,
Down.
no?
Maybe. But check out this watch. Took it from that old man in the city. Dumb bastard. Didn't give it up easily.
Right. You take left,
Yeah,
I take right.
remember.
What the?
That works too. Nice job.
Probably more where that came from.
Right. Above you. Nothing personal. There. I'll bet the aqueduct's routed through that structure.
I doubt we're free and clear. Keep an eye out.
It's a saw! Get to the building! Go! Watch the tree! Come on, this way! Oh, God!
Should not have.
We're nearly to the building! Copy that!
You all right?
I think so.
Oh, shit. Where are we? No idea. But at least we're not in the line of fire. Well, hopefully there's another way out. What do you suppose that thing on the floor is? Nothing good. See those channels? Doubt they were meant for water. Oh. Ish. Rot. Sorry. Up here. Think there's a way through. Poor bastards. Dunno. I'd prefer being left to rot in a cell to getting tortured. Duly noted. Hear that? I do. Yep. There's the aqueduct. Up here. There's a breach.
The Eye of Shiva. That's impressive. My man worked for a week and turned up nothing.
They probably hired the wrong expert.
Perhaps. You know, a Hoysala poet once wrote of a young king who showed mercy and thus ended our rituals. But the old kings, they understood that progress demands sacrifice.
Is that what you tell your men?
All right. So, in times of war, these aqueducts, they would run red through the capital. Those who would not fight had to be used to inspire those who would.
That in the PSX demo from December, you saw kind of Chloe and Nadine. They were fighting well together out of necessity, but at the end of it, they were it was a little tense. Like Nadine was a little pissed that Chloe was late, and that they were forced to be put in that kind of situation. So will we see kind of more of that throughout the game? That kind of like peaks and valleys of their relationship, or
Absolutely,
is it,
yeah, absolutely. They're the opposite, right? I mean, they have a common thread, which is self-preservation. Right, that's what they, normally they all bail when it gets too tough, but they're the opposite in every other.
And Chloe's first time
In
kind of really
control.
on her own job, and she's not the psychic anymore, and she's running the show.
We also saw got a better look at Asav. I think we saw for the first time in the trailer,
Right.
but obviously got a much more kind of intimate look at here. Can you talk a little bit more about his background and where he fits in the story?
Sure. So Asav is an insurgent leader. He is from India and feels entitled, and he is desperate also to establish his reign over these lands by attaining the same Tusk of Ganesh.
Yeah, and the actor who plays Asav, Usman
Usman
Ali,
Ali, yeah.
he is awesome. You can kind of see it there. He's kind of calm, calculating, kind of menacing.
Yeah, very intelligent, very formidable, very calculated. That's the character, very grounded as well.
Does he come into play periodically throughout the campaign, or is it like really kind of just a series of like kind of key confrontations, or is it like are they at odds for most of it?
Yeah, they're always at odds. I mean, he himself comes in at key confrontations when you least expect him. But it's his men that, and the environment and their personalities that are the antagonists in this.
More of that there. And then, I met Usman at E3, and having seen him in his other roles on different shows, like I didn't quite see the resemblance, but then I saw him in person, and I was like, oh, he is Asav. I'm like, I'm staring right at him.
Yeah.
So enough of my questions. We actually sourced a bunch of questions from Facebook.